Hello and welcome to our YouTube video about the magnificent Mysore Palace. In this video, we will take you on a virtual tour of one of the most spectacular royal residences in India. Mysore Palace, also known as the Amba Vilas Palace, is located in the heart of Mysore city in the state of Karnataka, India. This palace is a perfect blend of Hindu, Muslim, Rajput, and Gothic styles of architecture, making it a unique and iconic structure. Apart from the beauty and grandeur, the palace has an interesting history. It was originally built in the 14th century, but was destroyed and rebuilt several times. The current structure was built in the early 20th century, and it served as the residence of the Wadiyar dynasty, the ruling family of Mysore. The palace is surrounded by a beautiful garden, known as the Palace Garden. The garden is a perfect place to relax and enjoy the beauty of the palace. The palace's construction style is primarily based on the Indo-Saracenic style, which is a fusion of Indian and European architectural styles. The Indo-Saracenic style was popular during the British Raj and was used for building public buildings, such as government offices, museums, and palaces. The style combines elements from Indian, Islamic, and Western architecture, and is characterized by its use of domes, arches, minarets, and intricate carvings. The Mysore Palace's architectural style is a reflection of the city's rich cultural heritage. The palace's construction began in 1897 under the guidance of the British architect, Henry Irwin. However, due to his death, the construction was completed by the Indian architect, B.N. Rao. The palace has three major wings: the East Wing, the West Wing, and the South Wing. The East Wing was built in the early 20th century and has a distinct Hindu architectural style. The West Wing was built later and has a more European style, with large windows and balconies. The South Wing, which is the oldest part of the palace, has a traditional Dravidian style of architecture, with intricate carvings and pillars. One of the most striking features of the palace's architecture is its intricate carvings and paintings. The palace's walls and ceilings are adorned with beautiful paintings and murals depicting scenes from Hindu mythology and the history of the Wadiyar dynasty. Kalyana Mandapa, also called this marriage hall. It is the first hall when visitors visit this palace. The beauty of the hall is so stunning, which makes people speechless. The shape of this beautiful hall is octagonal, and the intricate design of this hall is unique. Its vaulted domed ceiling and gilded columns are worth visiting and is remarkable of this hall. The most used color in this hall is green and golden. The roof is decorated with stained glass with peacock motifs, which is unique and makes it more beautiful. The walls of this hall also comprise a variety of paintings, and from them, some paintings also depict the Dussehra festival. Mysore is very popular for the Dussehra festival. When the Mysore kings visit various parts of the state, their subjects received them with the greatest respect. They often had many requests. These would be formally submitted in small silver and sweet-smelling sandalwood caskets. Additionally, they would present the kings with mementos of their visit in these boxes. Wrestling courtyard. Earlier, wrestling competitions were organized by Maharaja during the time of the Dussehra festival. The courtyard also has a very well view and is one of the major attractions in the palace. Many competitions have happened earlier, and all of these are organized by Wadiyar Maharaja. During Dasara, the Maharaja addressed people and also invite them during wrestling competition. This is one of the formal areas of the palace where their furniture is kept. Here, 2 large chairs resemble thrones with a molded royal coat of arms on the back and silver lions on the armrests. Above the central arch, there is a divine sculpture of Gajalakshmi, the goddess of wealth with 2 elephants. The Dolls Pavilion showcases exquisite art forms. It was once an exhibition of puppets and palanquins performed during Dasara celebrations, but is now a gallery of European and Indian sculptures and ritual objects. The ceremonial golden howdah, a beautifully decorated throne made of 84 kg of gold and precious stones, can be seen here. Another fascinating exhibit, also a hit with children, is the elaborate clock with antoinets, mechanical elements, and a procession of puppets that activate on the hour. A total of 7 cannons in a row near Elephant Door welcomes the visitors at the palace. 4 among them are long-barreled and cast in different metals, while 3 are small ones made in brass. The palace is home to a number of antique brass sculptures that are not only artistically significant but also have historical and cultural importance. The palace houses a collection of smaller brass sculptures, including figurines of deities, animals, and mythological creatures. Many of these sculptures were crafted by skilled artisans using traditional techniques that have been passed down through generations. Just before entering the Durbar Hall, there is a life-size statue of Krishnaraja Wadiyar IV. This plaster of Paris sculpture is the creation of the Basavaya Palace artist. Visitors will first see imported French lampstands in the corner representing Egyptian figurines. This hall is traversed by granite pillars, roofed over with a fine stucco ceiling in a variety of designs. The exterior of this marvelous structure is enriched with 2 Durbar halls, several arches, canopies, columns, and bay windows. This hall, measuring 42.75 meters into 12.7 meters in the first floor, is reached by a broad stone staircase. This hall is traversed by granite pillars, roofed over with a fine stucco ceiling in a variety of designs. The rear walls of this large pillared hall contain 1 oil painting that Sita Swayamvara by the celebrated royal artist from Kerala Raja Ravivarman. Hall is adorned with the pictures of Goddess Devi in 8 forms. The Durbar Hall is a reception hall. Maharaja uses this hall for addressing the people. The design of this hall is just similar to Ambavilasa Hall, but the Durbar Hall is huge than Ambavilasa Hall. In this hall, visitors can get a full main gate view if any people visit its balcony. Maharaja used this balcony to communicate with the people, and various festivals and ceremonies are celebrated in the region located in front of the balcony. The hall looks very elegant and is decorated with pink, yellow, and turquoise. The walls of this hall contain high-priced paintings also. This grand hall was constructed in 1910 under the patronage of Maharaja Krishna Raja Wadiyar and was designed by the English architect Henry Irwin. One of the most prominent features of the Durbar Hall's decoration is the series of large oil paintings that adorn the walls. These paintings depict the kings and queens of the Mysore dynasty, as well as important events in their history. The paintings were created by Raja Ravi Varma, a famous Indian painter who was commissioned by the Mysore royal family in the late 19th century. Today, the palace is open to the public, and thousands of visitors come to see its beauty every day. The palace is also lit up every Sunday and on public holidays, creating a stunning sight. So, that's a brief tour of the beautiful Mysore Palace. We hope you enjoyed this virtual tour, and if you ever get a chance to visit Mysore, don't miss the opportunity to see this stunning palace in person. Finally, let's review all the main attractions of the palace once more. The top things to see in Mysore Palace include the Gambithawadi or Dolls Pavilion, a collection of traditional dolls. Golden Howdah, the Maharaja's elephant seat made of 85 kilograms of gold. Kalyana Mantapa or Marriage Pavilion, an octagonal-shaped hall with stained glass ceiling. Public Durbar Hall, a large hall from where the Maharajas used to address the public. Ambavilasa, a beautifully designed hall. which was used by the Maharajas for their private audience. Elephant Gate or Nbagjalu, the brass gate which serves as the main entrance to the palace. Paintings of Dasara procession. Portrait Gallery, a collection of valuable paintings and photographs of the royal family. Casket room containing royal collections. Wrestling courtyard. Temples inside the palace. Thanks for watching.